What's going on, everyone? Something amazing happened yesterday, and I'm so blown away. Right? Are we ready? You want to know what just happened? The CEO hit the caps lock on the original Xbox name. And yeah, this is amazing. I can't wait to see the hardware results and everything else changing. Yeah, I can. It's hard to hit the caps lock button, isn't it? We got logo changes. We got a new boot animation, and we got caps lock changes. Sony must feel really threatened. And it's like this is the stuff I'm talking about again. Guys, I can't take it serious. Like this is to me, this is like elementary kindergarten behavior. And I don't know what else to say. So let's get into this. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think. Oh man. Xbox switches to all caps Xbox on X after fanball, right? On May 13th, AI CEO's poll drew nearly 20,000 votes, with 65% choosing caps lock for Xbox, prompting the official X account to update its display name hours later, complete with a glowing green logo and gaming since 2001's bio. This fits her push since 2021 to revive Xbox roots. Still got a whole lot more to do than that, a long time, including dropping Microsoft's gaming, slashing Game Pass Ultimate to $23 monthly. Should have never went to 30. Should have went up to 23 if that's what you wanted to do. That's the only thing where I'm like, okay, that's some type of change that matters. And restoring the classic boot animations and hiring nothing but AI CEOs or AI VPs all around her, which also is detrimental. The change timed with Forza Horizon 6 early access launch on May 15th, which Phil Spencer and his team put together for years, which already pulled over 170,000 Steam players for its Japan set racing. So guys, look, so far since she's been in there, that's what she's done. The positive thing she does is she listens to people or says, hear you, which she responds, right? But she's not a gamer. She's not sitting there in the development departments going to make sure that everybody does something better, because you don't know what to do with that. You'll just give people more independency, hear from other people. Phil Spencer will still be in the back and he'll say, this is what you got to do. Because what is she going to do going in there and say, okay, now I know how to make this game better. You ready? You need to do all this. Like, really? Come on, man. Let's not be naive over here. So these comments are going to be interesting, but it's like, okay, so you did all this, but what are you going to do to make the gaming world better? Like, that is not going to even put a feather of weight more on Sony. It's not going to bother them at all. They're just going to sit over there laughing. Same thing with Nintendo. Though you never really went against them like that. And Steam's not going to be threatened either, because what is this going to do to impact you in the industry? This is what I mean. You see, that's what I'm looking for. That I'm like, okay, now I see you're actually doing this because you've been mentored and learned. Because they even said Phil Spencer's still going to be her mentor for the first 6 months minimum. Right? So now we got this again, to me, more feminist nonsense. Let's go in here and let's see what these comments are saying. Xbox is now Xbox. We can all go home. That's what Josh just said. Look and learn. No, dude. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah, this is funny. He ain't do nothing but step back. This is the same thing. And then this right here is the highest level of fanatic cultism and brainwashing. Xbox is winning. PlayStation fans are worried. I'm worried that your brain cells are losing millions per second if you believe that changing a logo, getting a boot up animation on a console, and putting caps lock on Xbox somehow is going to make PlayStation fans worried, when you can't even outsell the Switch 1 and you're a side chick for GTA. And you have Forza, yes, but you're still going to need PlayStation for that. And they have all your games. They're going to play them better with the PSSR 2. PlayStation 6 going to be playing all your games too. You're never getting any of their games. They don't exist in your ecosystem except Helldivers, because that was a live service game. You're not getting those single players games coming to Steam because they're not coming to Steam. You're only getting the games on there that are left over that have already been maxed out. So you can't do anything new in that spectrum. You have an AI CEO that consistently brainwashes you with children nonsense. And you got morons like this that have been brainwashed for a decade plus and still continue to be brainwashed, thinking all this stuff and believing it. It's really pathetic, to be honest with you. So I think PlayStation fans are worried that you're still that dumb and you have not woke up from your deep sleep. Let's keep going down. We got a John Travolta picture here. The new CEO, Asha Armour, ran a poll and we voted for the all caps name, Xbox. Okay, at least that's a decent post. Okay, I like what Rhino says right here. Do these companies ever sit with themselves and wonder if any gamer out of there gives two Fs whether a game console company's name is written in all caps or not? This is what I'm worried about. Exactly. I also wonder if there will ever come a time when the Pacific company will ever think about making quality games instead of everything. But, you see? But, yeah, no, I know. I like that. That's a decent comment. So, yeah, this right here is a perfect example of something is wrong with your brain. No, nothing against her, but here we go again. Asha Sharma, after becoming the CEO of Xbox, I got one more in me. But what did she do to compete? Like, you're talking about Vince Carter here, but what did she do to compete? Or like you're competing in the gaming industry when it was actually competitive? Of course, you're dumb, so you're going to post that. Guys, I have to say this because it's actually embarrassing now. She never competed against anybody, gaming-wise. Not one time when it was at its peak. Just came in here after everything was dead and doing all this childish nonsense. You see what I'm saying? Now going to her post. Here it is. This gets posted, 490K views. I mean, this is all... Says Xbox, not PlayStation 5. Nice. Now bring back OG logo and my heart is yours. Okay, so she just has to move around a logo, bring around this, hit the boot up animation. All of a sudden, Xbox is amazing. It's going to get there and start competing with PlayStation 5. The stock of Xbox is going to make Microsoft just look way better. You're going to be prepared for the GTA 6 launch. You're going to outsell PlayStation or get in their face now. They're going to drop the price of the consoles. You're back in the game. It's alive with exclusives. Or is it still the same nonsense with a whole bunch of little stupid AI games in front of you? You see what I'm saying? It's like, bah, I just need the sheep behavior, bro. Like, I can't. Now, if I seen something like this, cool, but yeah, you know. Thanks for the Xbox achievement animation on PC. But still more nonsense. Bring back transparent consoles. Keep Forza Horizon 6 exclusive to Xbox and PC. Same goes for Halo and Gears of War. Not going to happen, dude. They can't afford to do that. You would kill their publishing power because they can already sell games on a dead market. Cancel Halo, PlayStation 5 port, Xbox exclusive. Do you think the Xbox base wants a next-gen Unreal Engine 5 Halo port with no multiplayer? You think that's what the gamers wanted too? Oh, you're bringing back an exclusive campaign of Halo 1 with no multiplayer. Yeah, that's make that exclusive, please. They're just gonna play it on Game Pass. You're just going through a campaign. You got no multiplayer to play all day. It ain't gonna sell millions because of that. And it should. I mean, if you had all you had to do is put the multiplayer. You're not making anything new. You're just living off of Bungie's assets and dumping down the Unreal Engine 5 and taking the shortcut. And trying to advertise it on the PlayStation 5. So that your publishing can look good. It's the most laziest AI nonsense I've ever seen. If they heard us, please make it known, because if you didn't, we shall move on. Only on Xbox 360. Here's the thing. How are you going to do that and sell millions of copies and make back that $200 million that it cost to make those games? Some games probably more. Nah, man, you need Steam. And if you put it on Steam, that's not on Xbox only. In order to play that game, you have to take an insane risk. What she's going to have to do is if she was going to do that, and I told you the only way this is going to even somewhat work and still lose you money because you don't have the market to buy games. You don't buy games like that. Is put those consoles $150 to $200 off and bundle in those games and take it off of Game Pass day one. But guess what? You've already done so much of that. How are you going to do that? Of course, you're taking off Call of Duty because you can still do that. But imagine saying Call of Duty is only going to be on Xbox. How are you going to do that? You know how much money Call of Duty makes on PlayStation? Did you not see those numbers? When Sony's doing that update? Yeah, it's like 5 million last week. Did you see what happened to Call of Duty last year? But even then, PlayStation keeps it alive. So I'm trying to figure out from a business standpoint, how are you trying to go back? This is a problem. Your brand is so damaged, it's impossible. That's why she's only doing this, because she knows there's not much else to do until it's just time to fully focus on AI and let AI do everything, which is why they're all there waiting, because the positions are already full. And it's all her and the AI crew and Satya behind with the AI and the digital, the cloud streaming, the compute, the data center. You see, that's all Microsoft is really doing with Windows and software. Xbox is just something to make that money back from buying Activision and to give them extra profit to keep that AI as strong as possible. If you think because the Copilot is somehow disappearing that it's no, this is a readjustment. But the AI is still deeply going to be there. And it's not bad if you do it the right way, but it's just understanding that all these people you see in position are not gamers. They're all AI people. It's nowhere near the same as what you see at PlayStation, and Nintendo is the least supportive of AI. So is Valve. That's something I like about them. But at the end of the day, you have to really see the game for what it is. Microsoft doesn't need Xbox. They're just keeping it alive to make that money back and do what they can and be a strong publisher. I'm telling you, the Helix is just going to be the most pointless Xbox launch of all time, because it's going to be the first Xbox in history to have no exclusives and launch as something with no identity and be massively overpriced to a console gamer, not necessarily for what it's going to give you as far as a console, appearing like a console, but actually being a PC. Like, for example, you look at those specifications. Oh man, I'd probably have to spend $500 more to get this in a PC world, or $400 more, something like that. They may do something like that. But from a console gamer's perspective, going in that $1,100, $1,200, $1,300 range, no console gamer is going to want to pay that much. Nobody in general, when they already have their PCs ready right now. And PC gamers in general don't have high-end rigs. Statistically, you can look at the stats and see that. So that's what I'm saying. It's like all this stuff, like what is all this going to do unless you're setting it up to make sure the presentation is cool and then you make amazing changes on the market. If you don't understand the gaming industry in the deepest level and you ain't coming on the scenes like you about to do better than what Phil Spencer could do for the last 10 years and make Xbox just rise up and be amazingly like competitive, I don't see how that's going to be possible. Do you know how long it takes to do that? The gaming industry is the most complex industry in the world. That's why you can't come in there and buy yourself in first place. Many people have tried it. Japanese got it on lock. China does all types of manipulations to try to get in certain places with Tencent. Everybody has seen it. So all this stuff here again is just like, I mean, bro, I can't take it serious. And I want you guys to realize why I'm doing this, because every video I'm like, here we go again. No, you're just brainwashing. Like, and it's the same thing again, and pretending like something good is going to happen. But like I said, man, you can't even outsell the Switch 1. And if the Steam machine launches, you're going to be in 5th place. I want you to really think about that when there was only 1, 2, and 3, right? There was only 3rd place back then. Now there's 4th place, and there's about to be a 5th place slap. If we want to talk about sales. Hey, I'm just saying. So let me know what you guys think about this. Once again, more nonsense. I don't have a problem with somebody doing this, but it's like, what is this really going to do for Xbox, though? Realistically thinking. Keep on gaming no matter what platform you're on, but come on, man. Let's celebrate when there's actually some real progress being made here. This is ridiculous. Later.